Craig Mazin gave us the soul-crushing radioactive bleakness of Chernobyl. He gave us the relentless post-apocalyptic trauma of The Last of Us. So obviously the next logical step is a murder mystery solved by talking CGI sheep. Look, as a dad, I've sat through a lot of cinematic trash, but somehow this one's completely won me over.
Madness.
Getting old sucks.
Seriously, look at the career trajectory for a second. You write and showrun Chernobyl. You follow it up with The Last of Us. If you're going to continue down that path of relentless, soul-crushing bleakness without a moment of brevity, it's probably dangerous to your health. So the natural conclusion is a pivot. Go and adapt a book and make a film about talking sheep who solve a murder. And just to really balance the scales, bring in a director who made millions churning out Minions. I've got a major grievance with an entirely CGI animal cast. It completely lacks the grounding and the tactile charm that made something like Babe work so brilliantly. There's a weight to real animals or good animatronics. But ever since Disney made bank on The Lion King and proved the concept photorealistic animals, they've got a blueprint. Hollywood is more than happy to churn out animal movies now, as long as they don't have to deal with the smell of animal shit that normally accompanies them. Let's talk about the humans and the voices, because the casting here is a wild ride. For the X-Men fans out there, don't worry, there's a brief snippet of rage that made Hugh Jackman famous. He's literally a Wolverine in sheep's clothing in this. Then you've got Bryan Cranston. He voices Sebastian the Ram, and for whatever reason, Bryan Cranston decided to bring such ridiculous, earth-shattering levels of gravitas to this farm animal that the rest of the voice cast completely falls flat by comparison.
You think you're brave enough to leave home? None of you have ever left this meadow. Your hooves have never touched anything but grass.
And that's the thing, it's like Bryan Cranston didn't get the memo. This is just an Amazon comedy. Look, on the live action side, Nicholas Braun, yes, Cousin Greg from Succession, is surprisingly great as the bumbling cop. He actually manages to nail an English accent, which is a minor miracle when you consider how many established American A-listers completely butcher it.
Then you won't believe this, right? When they went down to the track to take the dog back, it didn't want to go. It didn't want to go.
Tonally, it's a tricky tightrope. The central theme is obviously murder, but it never gets too dark or completely loses its levity, making it a pretty safe bet for kids like 7 or 8 or older. It's essentially a Knives Out light for the family. And here's the ultimate reality check. Sitting there watching my daughter belly laugh at moments, tear up multiple times throughout the film, it forces you to take off that cynical, judgmental prism we normally wear when consuming Bezos-mandated content. When you embrace it for what it actually is, it's genuinely very good. It kept me entirely engaged. I didn't reach for my phone once. That makes proudly give us a flawless 0 on the Haruna Index. And there was the joy of whispering with my daughter in the back row. Who do we think it was? Who do you think got the motivations? Who we thought the killer was? Look, as a dad, I've sat through absolute cinematic trash for the sake of entertaining the family. We've endured the sensory overload, the weaponized nostalgia, and the 90-minute commercials designed to sell plastic toys. So when a charming, family-friendly movie comes along that actually respects your time and isn't actively trying to sell you something, you got to give it its flowers.
Would you like to know more?
Movies, popcorn.